come to my attention that summer is over and spring has sprung. So therefore, we need to do some spring cleaning. And what has actually come to my attention is the fact that it's not spring at all. It's actually autumn here in Australia. I don't know why I thought we were going into spring. But we can just pretend. I have felt like my space needs a declutter, it needs a fresh start. I know it may not look bad and everything sort of might have a place and it looks tidy, but I need some more minimalism in my life. Most of the things that I want to get rid of are clothes that I don't think I wear anymore, as well as things that I kept from last time that I did this that I still haven't used. But mostly I think it's things from my past that just need to go into storage and just don't need to be displayed anymore. We've got a big day ahead of us and I feel like it's one of those situations where it's going to get worse before it gets better. So I feel like it's going to take a while. We need to get the damn thing started. I think I need to start with the thing that inspired this, and that was the fact that Bradley was so kind as to tell me that I have not been in high school for 5 years. And I still have things from high school. I realized that I still have my old uniform in my wardrobe, just taking up space and taking up clothes hangers, which I have run out of. I officially do not have enough hangers for the amount of clothing that I have, as well as things like yearbooks. So let's start there. This is my lovely bookshelf that holds more things for display than use. I'm not gonna touch this shelf just because these are sort of like, it looks nice, and also like I love these books. I've spoken about it 1,000 times, but this is my favorite author, Robin Harding. And even though I'm not the type to reread books, I can't give this away. And also I'm hoping that in like 5 years time, when I actually forget what these stories were about, which like I have a pretty good memory when it comes to like movies and books, so it may take more than 5 years, but I'm really hoping I can read them again. Also, this, I mean, me and my bestie, it's just iconic. So this shelf is staying. The one that caught my attention is this shelf. This is what holds all of my yearbooks, which like at my school we called them analectors. Don't know why, don't know what that means, don't ask. But yes, this is from all the years I went to high school. I don't need these displayed anymore. It has been many years. It's been half a decade, which it's really scary. But I think this can go into storage and I can find it another time in my life and look back. I don't really need this in my everyday life. So first big chunk, gone. Also, I'm not that big of a drinker anymore, so I probably don't need to display my flask, which I rarely use because I usually get way too drunk at prees and not have to use this. And also, I ain't doing shots that often, so this can probably get packed away for the maybe 2 times a year I will actually get it out. The only thing I probably won't touch is all of like the art supplies up there because I just really have nowhere else to put it. Down on this shelf, first of all, look how cute my baby is. But I have a bunch of books down here that I either have not read or will not read. Also a bunch of birthday cards, which like, really, I'm sorry if you've ever sent me a birthday card. I really do appreciate them at the time, but I'm not the type to keep them. So if you see a card that you gave to me in my hand, I'm not getting rid of it, but I will be getting rid of the others. Also, I have a bunch of other random things here. I have a recipe for a fairy bread cake, so that's fun. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Maybe I'll make myself a cake. Things like that I should probably throw out, but I'm keeping. And then the only thing else that I have to sort in this shelf is like all of, let me show you. Some of this I will need to keep handy, like these folders contain like, I don't know, adult shit that I need to know, like stuff about my car and taxes and I don't know. Pretty much they're folders that should be organized and they are not. But things like this is my old like vocal folders from high school and maybe even like some random folders from uni, but just like shit that doesn't need to be here and could definitely go into storage to like, you know, reminisce on later. I think a lot of these are coming out. Okay, things just took a bit of a morbid turn. I'm just looking through these textbooks to see if they're actually empty or not. Most of them are. And this one is, except for the front page where I was clearly not enjoying my class at the time. So yeah, just a couple of little variations of Hangman, which oh, history. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is gonna be a kind of cute one to find later in storage. This is my script from year 6, Alice in Wonderland, that we did at school, and I played Alice. That's gonna be kind of cute to like look back on. It's actually kind of funny. This, I swear, is just like a rip-off of the original movie, like the original Disney movie. I remember I didn't even have to read my lines. I literally just watched the movie like 5 times and I knew my script off by heart. Okay, now that I've looked closer at this, I'm realizing that yes, I can use some of this, but things like this and a couple of other folders are actually from high school and are like full portfolios, which can probably go into storage. I just don't think I'm going to use them, and I think they'd be better donated. A part of me feels like I need to get rid of these. Like, these are just random prints from high school. I'm pretty sure they're like maybe year 10. But I don't know, I just can't get myself to like get rid of them. I also just realized that there's stuff like down here in between my couch and my bookshelf, and I found these. And if you've been watching me for a long time, I meant to return these to Harry probably years ago now.
This just really goes to show that I never drive more than one person, because there clearly hasn't been a seat for someone to be in. Gift bag, that's good. I'll need that. That can go inside. Harry's ping pong balls from the party I threw last year. So
it would be last year.
Yeah, so I've had this since March. I'm very sorry, Harry. I will give it back to you.
He lent this to me for a party years ago. It went into my car to remind myself to give it back to him, and then obviously when I cleaned out my car, I took it out because I thought, oh, I'll probably like see him on a walk, or like he'll come over. I still have them. So Harry, please make me give these back to you. Thank you so much for lending them to me. I'm assuming you'll never ever lend anything to me ever again. So yeah, apparently we need to clear out that corner too. You're not a creative unless you've got half finished art pieces. Why? I'm actually genuinely asking why you think I would keep a calendar from 2019. Yeah, I probably thought I could use the paper because it's actually like quite decent artist paper, but I was obviously feeling very environmentally friendly when I decided to keep this, but I've got all these books to get through. Did you see that? It's been up there a while. Someone gifted me these barefoot like money things, and apparently they're amazing, but I don't read on a good day, let alone like money hacks. I probably should read them. Reads 3 sentences and I'm like, oh, maybe I do need this. I mean, yeah, it looks really bare, but like, I think that's looking pretty good. We managed to get rid of like a whole chunk, as you can tell, because now my floor looks like this. This is another set of shelves that I really need to sort out. I feel like this whole top shelf is good to stay, but it's this set of shelves. These are, again, all music related, and I no longer do music. So I probably don't need a constant reminder of me not finishing my uni course. So maybe we can just, you know, put this into storage for another time when we're more mentally stable. Things like my books from Broadway shows, like, I probably don't need to see them all the time. And like all these music folders, like, again, do I keep them for the memes or do I just get rid of them? Oh my god, keyboard skills. Things like this. I kept it because I thought that maybe I'd relearn keyboard. I'm not going to. And if I do, I'm dating someone who's a piano player and I probably don't need this, so that can probably go on the bed. But like all these music workbooks, like they should go to someone who's actually going to use them. And I can just like rip out the pages that I've used, which is not many. Yeah, I don't know if I need this. Maybe I could just throw all this out. Yeah, nah, it's sorted. We're just taking all the sheet music out. I feel like doing music for pretty much my entire life. Every few years I have to do exactly this because I just keep sheet music because I just feel like I should. And then I have to go through every single folder and take every single piece of music out of the sleeve. And now we can donate. Oh, cute! This is tickets from when I went to Matt Corby. I'm actually seeing him later this year. I'm so excited. Okay, this is really random and like kind of a funny story. I don't know if you really want to hear the story. I'm gonna tell you the story. So my first like week of starting my music course at uni, I met this girl and we became like really great friends. But before we even really knew each other, like we'd only known each other for like maybe not even a week. And she was like, oh, I've got tickets to go see Alan Stone. Do you want to come? Like I bought them with having no one in mind and it's coming up. I was like, oh yeah, sure. Like I don't really know Alan Stone, but like I'm down for a concert. And turns out they were VIP tickets. So I met him. I feel so bad for the fact that like I met him and I did not know any of his songs. But we also got given like a signed copy of like his lyrics to one of his songs. So if you're an Alan Stone fan and you want a signed copy of his lyrics in his own handwriting for Brown Eyed Lover, hit me up. The rest I'm gonna leave because that's my typewriter down there, and also just a bunch of CDs. And yes, I actually do have a CD player before you go at me for having CDs. This is a vinyl and CD player, so when I'm in the mood, every once in a while, I do play a CD. Okay, moving on over to the desk. I really thought that I wouldn't have to do these drawers because I just thought they were organized chaos. But I then got to this drawer and immediately started throwing things out. So you do need a junk drawer. Like, junk drawers are entirely necessary, but I don't think I need a bottle opener in my room. I'm sorry, but every adult bedroom needs bubbles. I'm already over this. Oh, I'm so over it. And I also realized I have 0 boxes to actually put shit away. So my floor is just gonna look like this until tomorrow when I get boxes from work. But I guess we have to trek on. I haven't even started my wardrobe, which that's a whole other thing. We're gonna do this drawer next. This one's fine. I did that recently as well as this one. I guess doesn't really need much done to it. I got a new camera. I mean, I was about to show it to you. This is the new camera. But this is the one that I have been using to film my videos for the last few years. And I don't have a case for this one. So this has just sort of been sitting out while I've been using its case for this one. All of my cameras sit in this drawer, but because I got a new one, it doesn't fit anymore. So I've got my film camera as well as this. It's like a big photography camera, which is actually my family. So I think I'm gonna give this back to them because the only other time I used it to like film was like for one video to get like a different angle, but now I can use this one, which is way better for filming. So I think I will finally give that back to them. Yeah, apparently I don't even know what this is. What is this? That can go in the bin. That did not make the bin. But other than just like a bunch of random junk, I have my old year 6 pencil case, which like you would think throw out, but I don't know, like it's all signed on the back and it's just sort of like kind of cute memory. So I think I'll definitely be putting this into storage. And then, a bunch of photos of my puppies. These need to go on like proper photo albums. But yeah, once I give this all a wipe, like my cameras are easily gonna fit in there. That's so much better. Look at that, even room to spare. Okay, so the last drawer that I want to tackle before we get to the wardrobe is my bedside table. And if you know, you never, ever look in someone else's bedside table. Except for right now, because I'm inviting you. My bedside table holds a lot. So in terms of storage, I tend to put some interesting things in here that don't really make sense. So welcome to my collection of DVDs. So get your mind out of the gutter, you nasty. Of course, I have the entire collection of Gilmore Girls, and I will never, ever part with this, even though I don't have a DVD player. It's so great that this holds so much. Like, it's got my rock collection from when I was a kid. And also, like, how cute is this? Is that not the most 2000s thing that you will see? Yes, I also have like games in here. I have tried to get rid of this collection many times. This is like a smaller version because like it goes right to the back. I'm not sure that I can part with these. This is an entire collection of Kath and Kim. And if you're not from Australia, I would say watch it, but you probably won't get it. But if you are Australian, this is the Bible right here. This is just iconic, but it is on Netflix now. So I'm wondering, do I keep them? You know what? Because they are so iconic, I think I'm gonna put them into storage. Oh, damn it. Okay, see, I promise you, I really want to get rid of stuff, but the collection of Fraggle Rock, this is definitely not my time, like this is before my time, but it is a Muppet Show Probably like, Maddie, why do you want to keep this? But I grew up watching these and they're so cute and just so lovely. And also they may be worth something later in life. So I'm gonna keep those. Another thing you may not know about my past is I used to be a Johnny Depp fan. And this is a fraction of the collection I used to have. This is everything from Edward Scissorhands, Pirates of the Caribbean series, Chocolat, which don't think I'd recommend. The 21 Jump Street series, highly recommend. That is, oh my god, small tangent. The 21 Jump Street, no, sorry, I guess it's called 22. Movies, awful. Like, I'm so sorry, but did not do it justice at all. Like, totally different concept. Like, anyway, it made me mad. Long story short, he's really young and really hot in this series, and the series alone is actually quite good. These are just some other random favorites of mine. My favorite movie, Juno. Legally Blonde. Another favorite of mine, which is also really weird, Princess and the Frog. This is my favorite Princess Disney movie. And another really weird one, since I don't like babies or kids, but Look Who's Talking with John Travolta and Kirstie Alley. Kind of a great movie, but I probably don't need it on DVD. That has honestly never looked better. I've got my games, my tissue box, and just some heat packs, and that's all I need. So I lied. Turns out there's more drawers that I need to handle. I have realized recently that this drawer in particular is a bomb site. This is all clothes, and this is like, I guess it's another junk drawer. Yeah, I think it's another junk drawer. Pretty much this is like my getting ready drawer. Things that probably should be in the bathroom, but are not. This is all like makeup related. There's a couple of belts, which I definitely need to get rid of because I just don't wear belts anymore. And then we've got like all our hair care products, which definitely could be more organized because they're sort of like mixed and mashed in like a bunch of loose socks that I have. Which, tip, if you've got missing socks, like put it in another drawer and then when you do your next laundry, like see if you found its pair. But I think I need a more like contained way of like sorting my mismatched socks. I think there's just like other random crap in here that just doesn't need to be in here. Like I didn't know that I had a mini hair straightener. Why I have a mini hair straightener? I do not know. Okay, the amount of dirt and what looks like sand in this drawer is actually appalling. Clearly, I have not done anything with this drawer since I moved in. That is the current sock pile. I'm honestly not even seeing any pairs right now, so I think these just all need to go. And now I have all of this to work with. Also, the amount of cup pads from like bras and sports bras over the years that I've just kept for like what reason is just kind of funny, to be honest. I cannot believe how much I managed to remove from this drawer and like didn't actually need it. So a few things are definitely going to donation, but a lot was going to rubbish. Like there was just like stuff out of date. But I'm gonna go through the rest of my drawer off camera because I'm gonna just like sort through my underwear drawer because no doubt there is underwear that needs to be thrown out that either has holes or I've had for way too many years. So this is your reminder to get rid of your old underwear because no doubt you definitely have some. So we're finally at the wardrobe. This is my main concern, is the fact that it is just overflowing. Like this used to be scarves, shorts, work stuff, and now it's scarves, shorts, skirts, flowing into work stuff. This is like pretty packed in there now. My collection of beige pants and knit pants is growing, which like I'm pretty proud about. And then I've sort of just got like trackies and like other sort of like party pants. So I think I can only get rid of a couple of things here, but I'm pretty happy with that. Again, it's not a lot to get rid of. I need to cull some things, and there's like more hanging stuff that I need to get rid of because I'm out of coat hangers. Most of these I probably will end up selling at Camberwell Market at some point in the near future. So I will be keeping it, but I'll like be taking it out of my everyday wardrobe so that it's not taking up more space. Bought these, they're very cute. They're also just very short. And being a thick-thighed gal, booty shorts just aren't really for me. So very cute, not worn. If you would like them, please hit me up. Again with these, I thought I would really like them and I never pull for them. Like I just never seem to wear them. So we'll find a new home for them. I kind of don't really want my skirts folded. I kind of want them hung up. So I think I'll try and find a hanger for this because I'm a skirt person now. Maybe We used to hate them and now we're just like slowly accumulating them. We haven't started winter yet, so I don't know how many of these scarves I want to keep. I'll probably keep most of them just because I am a bit of a scarf wearer in winter. But that is a good amount of shorts. And then the rest is just work stuff, so I actually kind of need that. Let's get to the hanging stuff. This is the issue. I already ran out of hangers like weeks ago, maybe months ago, and I ended up taking down my high school and primary school jumpers that I still have, which I'm still gonna keep, but they're gonna go into storage. They do not need to be in my everyday wardrobe, which is quite unfortunate because this is a great jacket and we did not get to wear it enough in high school. If you went to my high school and you're watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very unfortunate that we paid $80 for a jacket that we could only wear once a week. But we digress. We're so over it. We are so over it by now. I have not reached for this in a very long time. It is very cute, but I think someone else needs to own it. So I think I'm gonna try and sell this one because it's very cute. I don't wear red anymore. We have one hanger. I styled this in a recent video and I really thought that it was going to inspire me to wear it more, and it just hasn't. And I honestly just think that this color washes me out, so I think we may have to say goodbye to this one as well. That's great, that's great, that's great. I do not wear that color anymore. That's great, that's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. Does anyone remember this iconic piece? Still love it. Don't know when I'm gonna wear it again because it is like, it's just one of those real like out there pieces, but freaking love it. These are just a bunch of like ugly ass shirts that I had for when my parents would make me do child labor in the backyard. And I don't live with them anymore. So there's very little child labor going on. These can probably go. That's like 4 hangers right there. Now if we just scooch it down here. This section is all like jumpers, jackets, work uniform. Obviously I can't get rid of that, unfortunately. But especially things like this, like I really thought I was gonna be a vest person, and I have 2 vests and I just don't wear them. And I think it's time for them to go. This I've held on for so long, and I don't know, like I do wear it like maybe once a year. Maybe I'll see if I pull it out this winter, and then after this winter, it's gonna go by. Okay, I definitely thought that that bottom section was gonna be a lot more successful, but we only got rid of 2 things. So it's better than nothing. But saying all that, we have gotten rid of 11 hangers. That is a lot more than I thought we'd get through. 11 hangers is, I may have to go shopping.